Today on the table, we're continuing our Colt Gold Cup National Match Series, where we count down from 1983 all the way down to 1957. Now today, we have 1962. Now if you remember, about 2 weeks ago we did 1963, but this is a 1962 Colt Gold Cup National Match. Now this is a 1911, it's chambered in 45 ACP. It is all original, and I'll show you that here. So we can go over all the aspects of it, making it all original. It has its original walnut grips. Now this year you can see, when they made this one, you can see the walnut's actually a bit darker. You can see the wood here is a bit darker than some of the other years. And it does have its gold medallions on the grips as well. It has its adjustable trigger here, as you can see that there, with the ridges. And then you can see the little screw right here. It does have its original hammer, as you can see right here, and the barrel. Now, if you look here, the barrel, on the top of the barrel, they actually changed a little bit on the wording. It's not as pronounced as they do on some of the later ones, because now we're getting so early. But you can see here it just says Colt 45 Auto NM on the barrel right there. And then it does have its adjustable Ellison rear sight here, and then just your standard front sight there as well. Now we can do a quick safety check so we can verify that this obviously is not loaded, and it is not. And then here's the mag, not loaded as well. Now on this magazine, it looks like at one point somebody might have put some paint or something on there, because the Colt 45 Auto is, really pronounced. You can see it so much easier. So I don't know if somebody just did that and wiped it off. And this magazine actually has a keyhole on it as well, if you can see that. So those are a little bit collectible as well. So remember, on these, they made this specific model from 1957 to 1969. This is not a 70 series. This is just a national match. As you can see, if we look at the wording or the roll mark on it here, you can see it says national match right there. See if I can get a better picture of it. National match. It says right here, it says national match, and then Colt automatic caliber 45 is what it says right there. If I can get a better picture without the glare. There we go. That one's better right there. And then on the other side, same thing I think what the fellow did that had this gun before. As you can see, it looks like he also did that with the serial number. It looks like he put, white paint or something there and wiped it off so it was more pronounced, so it's much easier to read. So you can verify here that I don't use the same pistol every time, that this is actually 1962. And then another thing we've talked about too in previous videos is identifying pistols based on their serial numbers, especially for these gold cups. So from 1957 to 1969, they will have their serial number, which this is a 5-digit serial number, and then it has an NM at the end. So as you see, as we keep going backwards, the serial numbers are going to keep getting smaller, but they will always have NM at the end. Now, from 1970 and on, they will say 70, N, and then the serial number. So if you can just differentiate that really quick, then you already know, what yours will be just based on how that serial number reads. But anyways, this is a 1962. I don't think I've ever shot this one, actually. And you can see here on the idiot scratch for reassembly, it's very faint, so people were probably pretty careful with it, whoever's owned it prior to me, when they were putting it back together after cleaning. But it is super cool. And the blue, it's hard to tell, but the blue on these is really cool. You can see there. So, anyways, 1962. And then, in a couple of weeks, we'll keep counting down till we get down to that really rare 1957. And I got a fun story about that one as well. Yeah, so, anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have a 1962, if you shoot it. That'd be pretty cool to hear. And see you tomorrow.